God dang it. But I think this is working. But we have to make sure that it's working. Yeah, some good old Viking without any power again. While drinking wine. Well, drinking wine is a good thing to do in these corona times. Also, we are currently implementing our own train logistics system. And we may have done it. But for one reason or another, our whole base decided to croak itself again. So, what is it this time? Is it again the tar? Did we run out of tar yet again? It seems so. Now, we could do the following. Currently, we have a overflow valve going from the inside to the outside. We could switch it up with a underflow valve going the other direction. Let's hope that there's no pump in here somewhere. Then we do need a bit of coal to kickstart it yet again. Let's use this stuff again. Because now the coal lines are full. But it just seems that we're not getting in... Oh, you know why we're not getting enough tar in? Because the base coke makers, they're not running. And they need to be running or else we do not get enough tar in. So fire them up. Boom. Now, you should be getting tar from the outside. There's no tar currently coming in from the outside. Main reason. The tar train doesn't work, so the thing we did over here, this won't solve a bit. However, what will solve a bit is making these 8 go again, because this thing is full. Let's see, how do we get out of here? Can we go? No. We can go like this. Scroll it up. Somebody will be super happy if we scroll it a little bit more. We need some belt for this, definitely. Also, pick one of these up so that these will go. I could pocket belt it a bit. Let's see, belt factory. Also, we need to dump some stuff. We have way too much stuff in our inventory. What can we dump? We can dump, for example, these copper cables, science, tar extractors, the coke, should be fine. All of that, we need it. Also, while we're here, give me that. Give me that. We also have to check out why we are not making any circuits anymore. The circuit factory seems to have closed down, which is a bit annoying. And we have 6 more of these. Perfect. Wow, how many are there? I want them all. Place this one. I want them all. Another 100 of these boys. Nice. Good. So we need to get you. Is this one empty? It is. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. We're just going to place it willy-nilly. Let's see, we can go this way. And yes, this will work. Go up. That was a sweet cleanup. Gizzle, how are you doing? Fixing power problems and running on our or implementing our own train logistics network. And we're currently testing this. And I'm not quite sure why. Yeah, there are still some things we need to debug and dekink. So we have to check that. Also, yeah, now tar is going up again. And we're trying to make it as vanilla. Not as vanilla as possible, we're going to make a vanilla train logistics system. And currently there are just some things that are a bit weird. And maybe let's not go with a factor of 10, let's go with a factor of 100, let's go with a factor of 10. Good. Oh, yeah. This won't ever do. You go back to the depot. You also go back to the depot. Give me that. Go to the depot. So, we have now reset the system. So, currently we have 42 providers and 2 requesters, or 42 shipments that we can provide, and okay, this is new. Why did you want to go over here? Probably because you have all these shipments to work with. I also need to place I need to dump something. Dump these 2. Make a chest. Place it. Pick these 2 up again. And just place all your iron in there. So you are currently running around with a system of 20. That's fine. So let's set it up like this for now. We have 2 shipments available, and we want 2 requesters to have 2 shipments. Yeah, this is correct. You were the only one that would be able to provide, so both of them were going here because this one has been shut down. We've already seen that the thing will shut down if available. And the question is, why are you not going? Because we only have 1 provider available and no requester. That's not correct. We would have to have 2 requesters. These should be requesting. Why are you not requesting? You want to have 10 stacks in here, or 10 plates. You have none. Oh, that's why. Why were those set on 20? Did I misclick? So currently we have 2 requesters that want stuff. They are bringing 2 stuff. And because this was the closest stations over here from... No, wait, actually, it shouldn't be. This should be still the closest stations for you. Okay, let's start overloading these a little bit. Here, half the stack. And you also get a stack. Let's make a stupid condition. This is just to throttle input and output. You're only enabled as long as plate is, say, less than 100 or something. Which it is currently not, so these won't enable at all. So this whole system will start to clog up. And I want to see what happens when the system clogs up. So you're providing, then you go again, you're providing, then you go again. Good. These are still both going non-stop because we still have 2 requesters and 2 providers available. I think this works. I don't see a problem with it at the moment. However, the usability is a little bit annoying. Because we still have to fiddle with these numbers over here and these numbers over here. Then again, stack sizes probably won't be changing anytime soon. And if we have one of these constant combinators where we can basically check in and check out what we want and require, things should be fine. Let's wait for the system to back itself up and see what's going to happen. Still 500 in here, and there's still 400 in here. So the train goes on the loop, delivers stuff. And it now starts to back up. And it shuts itself off because... Yeah, that's correct. Because it can't fit a delivery in theory. We would want to have to a delivery in, but we can't put the delivery in, so this one shuts itself off. This one, however, doesn't. So... You're putting out nothing. So then we do it like this. Watch this. You're not connected over here anymore. You're not connected over there anymore. These should be connected directly. This shouldn't be connected at all anymore. You're the debug output. And then you get connected over to you. Yeah. And now you shut off with the same signal. If he's not putting out any signal, that means he can't be active. And let's do the same over here. You're not connected over there. You're not connected over there. Oh, wait. You were connected over there. Who's connected to who? I think these two are connected, yes. And for some reason, you are connected with the chest. Good. There. There. This is the system. And then this is the system. Good. Pick up some stuff. Ooh. And then they immediately go. I think I have it. Stations turn off. Stations turn themselves on. Stations turn themselves off. And the only thing we have to do is make it pretty, because if you look at this, this is a glorified mess. So we will have to extract this to the basic minimum. And then we have... Wait! Why are you still full? You're putting out a signal of 1. Oh, you are enabled when... That's how it should be. And now you're double downing. So it seems to me that we would still have to put in a kind of system. No, if we go full load, empty load, it should actually never happen. This only happened because... Yeah. Now you're also deactivated and empty. You're deactivated and empty. You're not putting out anything. You still want some more because you just emptied out just right. So 1 will be going. Yes. And you will pick up the stuff. Which is still sitting on 20, by the way. We never ever switch this up to max multiples of 10. Which is fine. So we're actually double loading them. The station turned itself off. The train will still be unloaded. Everything is full. Everything goes. Good, we have it. So let's make some pretty stations. Because we need them for our blueprint book. So it will be something like this. We're going to make it as minimalistic as possible. And as efficient as possible. We're going to need a couple of inserters. We're also going to need... Well, actually... We do need a bit of chests. Oh, there's some chests over there. How tech! It's going amazing. We just implemented our own vanilla LTN system. Took me like 2 hours or so, 3 hours. There's probably still a bug in there. But we're setting it up and we're trying to see what we can do with it. Also, yes, you're actually missing wood. Give me some steel. Perfect. Do I really want to... Is there a tree nearby? Yes, there are some trees nearby. And this is the basic example of the system we just set up. We are probably not going to be able to pick this stuff up because we do not... Bro, that. Have this. No. Have this. And we're now rebuilding the stuff that we just made in a clean version so that we can copy paste it everywhere if we need it. And this is the system. It is working with signals. And only with signals. And it's working great. And once I have digested what I've made over here, I will probably be able to explain it to anybody. Well then, let's begin with the requesting station. Now, this will be important. We're only going to build the station up like this. Do we want to build it up like this? We could also still put in some kind of a balancer on the side. We should put in some kind of a balancer on the side, shouldn't we? Let's make it really complicated. That's another 6. Now we're out of the ruler mean. That's a bit annoying. Let's pick up some resources then. Also, did my base power down again? No. We're constantly tinkering around with the stuff, and our base powers down almost always. Because I'm not paying attention at all. Yeah. Oh, that was a good one. But yeah, we do need a LTN-like system for Pyanodons because there's so many products we have to ferry around. Doing it without it would be lunatic. Absolutely lunatic. And Haltech, how are you? Oh, yes, to explain something in an understandable manner, you really need to have the full grasp of the subject. Yes. Well, I did have the grasp of the subject. The thing I planned out in my mind all these weeks did work in the end. I think it works. We won't be able to see if it works until we unroll it a little bit more. But technically, what did we do over here? We made a shipment-like system. We will have some kind of a main circuit line going around between all stations, which will also be the main power line. So that's something we will have. We will have a specific depot for each kind of goods that we're going to transport. For example, we already have it on the map in place, more or less. We have iron ore requesters, iron plate providers, or even down here, iron plate requesters. So everything will work on a request and provider basis. We will have multiple trains per item that we want to ship, but only one depot per item that we want to ship. We will not have multiple depots per item that we ship, so we will have to think a little bit out where we're going to place these depots. Then, realizing your dreams is one of the best features of any game. Yeah. Then, each provider will check its storage if we can make a shipment available, and the shipment will always be the size of a full train. In our case, in iron plates, that would be something like 40,000 plates, because trains have a size, no, 20,000 plates. Yeah, 20,000 plates, sorry. Because trains have a cargo, have 40 spaces in here, and sadly, iron plate, or in this case here, steel plate, or even these ingots stack up to 500. So a single shipment would be 20,000. Once 20,000 are available in here, the station itself will turn it on. Over here, this is still set up to iron plate. Is this correct? This is not correct. Yeah, we should also do the same that we did over here. We should hook you up onto this. So you should only activate if your signal is going out. And then we can set it onto anything. And then we have a neutral station. That's so much better. So let's unhook you. Let's rehook you. Good. Yeah, now it's the same as over here. So these stations will turn themselves on and off depending if they have a load available or not. And requesters work the same in the opposite direction. Requesters will always have a value of what their maximum storage size is, or the maximum amount of stuff that we want to store there. And once we can calculate that a shipment will fit in, this station will turn on, and only if a requester and the provider station will turn itself on, which you can then see over the line, it will go into this depot. And these depots, depending how many requesters and how many providers are available, that amount of depots will turn on or off. Over here, you see these. These will pass the amount of shipments over to the next side with minus of -1. So this will always be the same logic. And if we have one shipment available and one requester available, this thing will turn then onto green, and we'll ship them out. And then it will decrement the shipment and the request by 1. And if there's still a need for another train, then it will also set this train out. And so on, and so on, and so on. So that was the thing I came up with. I have no clue how the Apollos train system works. I'm pretty sure it must work in a similar fashion. Because I don't think there are that many solutions how to make something like this work. But yeah, this works. I'm happy with it.